I am Laureen, and welcome to Your Light. Has anticipating the unpredictability of life events ever made you feel like you're a gunslinger right in the middle of a showdown? Does it ever seem like you're counting your paces till it's time for you to shoot? Do you ever shake in your boots and have to resist the urge to simply run? If so, you must know that you are not alone. Anxiety, discomfort, uncertainty, even opposition, conflict, and hostility are all a part of the human experience. Yet, most of us would not even welcome such things.
What? No.
Even still, man's attempts to eradicate them have been futile. Peace still remains elusive to many. So join me on my quest to find an approach to life that just might have you holding your peace and getting through any day with ease. So grab your attention and let's go. But first, if you'd like to raise your level of perspective, live a more mindful life, or just learn more about spiritual growth, development, and all that kind of good stuff, start now by subscribing so you don't miss a thing. Since the dawn of time, religion has esteemed it. Philosophy has contemplated it. Governments strive for it. We all value it. Yet somehow, peace seems to be like that lost treasure of gold that we just can't get our hands on and keep. Many of us see it as an experience obtained by immersing yourself in some tranquil setting like walking on a shore or relaxing in the sun, even standing on a mountaintop, interrupted only by the calming sounds of nature like a soft breeze or a trickling stream. In short, we consider peace as a means of escaping the unruliness of our hectic lives. However, Taoists teach that peace is living in a constant state of harmony with the universe. Buddhists believe that a peaceful life is only acquired by detaching oneself from the unending cycle of human craving. But is that even possible? Even Christianity's blessed Savior is called the Prince of Peace. And the Bible lists peace as one of the fruits of the Spirit. But what does that mean? Besides, Jesus himself told us not to think that he came to bring peace on the earth, and that he came not to bring peace, but a sword. So maybe, just maybe, peace isn't what we think it is. I've come to see that peace has little or nothing to do with a controlled environment, nor is it some figurative goal that needs to be attained. Quite frankly, peace is a perspective that can only come from within and can be summed up in just a couple of words: acceptance and flow. Look up at the sky on a clear night. See the beautiful stars creating these amazing picture stories for us, twinkling in the moonlight. Breathe in the fresh night air. Peaceful, right? Well, reality is that space is rather wild. Those stars are actually massive balls of fiery gas. And those wonderful shooting ones are actually meteors burning up as they enter the Earth's atmosphere. And what you might not be able to see are those asteroids flying thousands of miles per hour, or the numerous black holes that have so much powerful gravity that they suck everything into them, even light itself, without ever letting it escape. And astronauts, they report that space smells like a bouquet of hot metal, diesel fumes, and barbecue. So if you find a NASCAR race peaceful, then, well, you know what I'm saying. Anyhow, the peace that we witness as we gaze into the universe is found only in the coexistence of a mass of creation, both the seen and the unseen. Likewise with our own lives. Hey, pardon the interruption, but if you like this video so far, you probably like my book, Stop Treading Water and Drown, chock full of good stuff. I'll put a link in the description below. Back to the video. Besides time and space, unpredictability and volatility prove that nothing about life is permanent. The story of our life is ever evolving. Anything and everything can turn on a dime. And a lot of things can happen along the road that will change our character and impact us in ways we never could have dreamed of. As Helen Keller once said, character cannot be developed in ease and quiet. Only through experience of trial and suffering can the soul be strengthened, vision cleared, ambition inspired, and success achieved. You see, the problem lies not in what particular situation that arises in our life, but in our response to it. We have a tendency to embrace partiality, preferring the pleasant to the pungent, the lovely to the hideous, the convenient to the demanding. Yet both sides have a role to play. Resistance only creates friction that can quickly lead to catastrophe or burnout. That is why one should never apply the brakes in a skid, but rather use the car's momentum to recover. And also why one should always swim with the ocean's current in order to reach the shore. Directing our energy into the flow of life is not only essential for the survival of our character, but is also what enables us to experience the richness of actually living a story worth life. Besides, without conflict, adversity, and the like, we are simply undefined and unrefined, an outright bore. Living a life in which we use our virtues and strengths to be the hero of our own story, stepping up to accept any challenge. When we spend less time worrying and fretting about all the little things and all of the what ifs, and absolutely never, ever walking out on our own story, that is the awe-inspiring beauty that brings real peace. So, at the risk of sounding cliche here, peace is like a river. Sometimes a slow-moving stream, others a mighty rushing deluge. Either way, it must just be taken. It cannot be forced or coerced. King Solomon said it best in these verses found in the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7, verses 15 through 18. In my vain life, I have seen everything. There is a righteous man who perishes in his righteousness, and there is a wicked man who prolongs his life by his evildoing. Be not overly righteous, and do not make yourself too wise. Why should you destroy yourself? Be not overly wicked, neither be a fool. Why should you die before your time? It is good that you should take hold of this, and from that not withhold your hand. For the one who fears God shall come out from both of them. So remember, all things do work together for you. May we all develop the character that embraces all the music of our life. One that isn't annoyed by the boredom of the too easy, or overwhelmed by the frustration of the too challenging. We need both sunshine and rain, both joy and pain. And besides, no story, no glory. Well, thank you for stopping by Your Light. I am Laureen, and until next time, shalom, my friend. Namaste.